Seas will visit the Heat in an East Finals rematch in their second game of the season. Looking ahead to December, Celtics have a 6-game road trip, including a game against the Nets and a Finals rematch against the Warriors. Then they come back to Boston for a season-long 7-game homestand. That includes a Christmas Day matchup with the Bucks. Seas also have 13 back-to-backs on their slate, most of them out of town. All right, that leads us right into game time. We start with fill in the blank. We have Amina here in studio. Chris Forsberg joining us remotely. The biggest takeaway from the 2022-23 Celtics schedule is blank. I'm going to start. It is that 6-game road trip that start in December where they go to Brooklyn. They go to Toronto, and then they have to go out west, Chris, and they have to play the Phoenix Suns, then the Warriors, then the Clippers, and then the Lakers. Those 4 teams out west could all be in the conversation for being an NBA Finals contender. What sticks out to you on the schedule?
Yeah, I think you nailed it. I'll go with the whole stretch from essentially Thanksgiving to the end, like New Year's, right? Like they got those 2 long homestands, 13 games over, the course of 30 something days where they can sort of make some hay and maybe establish themselves as an East power. But that trip in the middle is like crazy to me. I've never seen a West Coast trip that starts sort of crawling its way west and then like finishes going up and down the West Coast, but they do it twice. There's another 8,000-mile trip in March. So Celtics better be ready to be road warriors again when those trips come around.
Yeah, that West Coast trip is definitely tough. So outside of that, I would say the rematches is what I'm looking forward to, playing the Heat, playing the Nets, playing the Bucks, playing the Golden State Warriors. I love a good storyline where you had that animosity just from the playoffs and, people beating them in those games. And it's just like, okay, well, I want to see what that looks like this upcoming season if they're able to beat those teams that they did beat and if they could beat the Golden State Warriors this coming season.
I always do it during the regular season. Number 2, we've got a fill in the blank is blank, Amina, is the game I'm most looking forward to this season.
I would say that first game against the Brooklyn Nets, December 4th, it looks like. And only because I'm just interested in the whole Kevin Durant thing, where he's going to be. Everyone's talking about Jaylen Brown. Like, I wonder if Jaylen Brown, with everyone saying, oh, he feels terribly, like he feels offended, I wonder what he looks like in that first game against the Brooklyn Nets. So I would say right now, that's the game I'm looking at, Chris Forsberg.
I'm a week later about that, whatever. I think it's December 10th when they play the Warriors for the first time. Give me the finals rematch. Give me that measuring stick game. The Celtics should be fired up to go back out there and prove that, they let one slip away, that this year they're going to be right back in it. That trip is going to be loaded with challenges, and I think the Celtics need to be ready, but especially going back to the Chase Center.
Obviously, December 4th, guys, we get to see Jaylen Brown in a Nets uniform and Kevin Durant faces former.
Oh, you're the worst.
I did that totally. Had to get it in there.
Finally, Kevin Durant. Fill in the blank, Chris Forsberg. Kevin Durant will be playing for blank next season.
We don't even need to Photoshop it. He will be playing for the Brooklyn Nets because they're not going to make a trade, and we can stop talking about this silliness, and we'll enjoy the 4 games against Brooklyn and see if, just as Amina said, if Jaylen Brown has that motivation. I cannot wait until this is a topic. I'm so glad I missed 2 weeks of this nonsense.
I know that Forsberg is so happy he did not have to talk about this, but I have to agree. I think that Kevin Durant will stay playing for the Brooklyn Nets. It's going to be an ugly situation throughout the season, but I don't see a team coming up with a deal that Brooklyn wants at this point.
It ain't easy being green, guys. The boys are going to look good on
worst.
Kevin Durant. Listen, I'm all in now. I am fully invested in Kevin Durant.
He's drinking the Kool-Aid.
Even though I don't totally believe it, it's just I know that poor Forsberg was all relaxed on his vacation.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking forward to December 4th to see Jaylen Brown with his new team and Kevin Durant on his new team.
Tune him up.
Buddy, thanks very much.